Very well, everyone. Welcome back to Let's Play Grandia II. In the last episode, we have traversed the Baked Plains. We had a little bit of a mini boss fight against a beastman called Marek, who thought Ryudo was someone else, specifically Ryudo's brother, Melphis. And then we arrived in the town of Liligue, that apparently has having some issues with something. Apparently people have said this town is cursed and they are leaving. Now we've saved at the end, we didn't do much else. We are supposed to rest at the end. Oh wait, give me a second, I've got to change my usual setting, because this is a new recording session, and therefore there he goes, switches all my camera controls. Anyway, before we go into the inn and rest, because we can't really access the rest of town before we have another dinner scene, we're gonna check out the shop. Number one, the iTouch industry. Come see the huge array of products. We have army saber for Ryudo. We have another sword. I mean, you can buy that. The samurai blade, it's pretty good. It's only 2 attack less than the sword of purity. So if you got up to this point without the sword of purity, this is a great substitute. You're actually going to be able to get it in the next dungeon, because you can, the enemies, the gargoyles that drop it, they spawn there in much greater numbers than the ones at the beginning of the game. So if you really want that sword for some reason, another chance is about to pop up, I guess. We will buy the samurai blade for sure. There you go. Then there's a iron rod for you, and the flame staff is interesting. It's extremely expensive. It says 40 attack, fire-based burn. So it has a spell imbued in it, which means if you use this in battle, you will have the effect of burn. And this is not a one use, you can use it over and over. So you can actually use spells by using items in battle, not just consumable but also equipment, which again can be used multiple times over. So this is another reason why I think it's possible to make a no MP run, because you can use these substitutes instead. We have battle rod, which doesn't have any effect. If you have some spare money, we'll buy this, but I don't know. I don't think we will. There's a multiple knife, a multifunction knife, but it doesn't say it's better than what Ron already has. There's this. Wait, this hunter knife is at the very bottom. Okay, this one is actually effective against animals. It's got a special property to it. Let's give it to Ron. Can we sell some old crap now? Little purity we're gonna keep for cool factor, I guess. Sell that, and okay, yeah, he has multiple knife. Sell the multiple knife, it's old. That would be better for Elena, actually. What the hell does she have on right now? Okay, looks like that is better. Okay, what else do you have got on armor, sir? Okay, so that would be better for Elena. That would be also better, and it also has poison resistance, which is nice. 20 defense, 25 defense, just for Ryudo though. Guardian had a sleep resistance, that is actually very good. 12 defenses, iron plates on forehead. Doesn't do anything, this one doesn't do anything. Lace up boots, give movement. And there's some stuff. Alright, let's see what we can get. Starting from this, I think at least 1 poison resistance, I'll buy it. Then we'll go for plate mail for Ryudo, sure. Hat wise, I mean, these are pretty good. Plainly of well, not plainly of enemies, but sleep is pretty common, so having these up, just even as an option, even later on, not a bad idea. And they're not that expensive. There you go. Iron bandana, I could give it to Ryudo, I guess, but he can also wear the iron helm. So I'm gonna grab that instead. Hunter boots give movement. I can actually buy both for buff characters that can make it. Yeah, there you go. Now, can we sell some old crap that doesn't do anything here? 20 defense, and that's it. Okay, heavy suit for Avenger doesn't have any special effect. Anything that doesn't have any special effect, you should just sell. That helps you concentrate, doesn't mean anything, so sell it. Sell the airband as well. Climbing hat, sell it. That one's to sell it. Starter shoes, go away. Comfy sneakers, go away. Good. We're gonna keep everything that is on other. I don't think we have duplicates of this. But, you know, duplicates on the accessories can still be good. No, wait, go on. I wanna keep buying. Not necessarily, but let's see. Jewelry! 15 defense. I mean, we don't have that, but it's like not that important. Fire charm could be useful for what's coming up. I mean, we have all the elements here. We could potentially buy one of each. You know what? The fire charm, we're definitely gonna buy one. They're not super expensive. I can spare some money, sure. Okay. We have the usual items here. Nothing to write home about. Hand grenade, insect-sized bomb, fireball scroll, a fire attack, and a wind attack. Then what do you have? The buff for defense, buff for movement. Confusion effect causes intoxication. So yeah, this is the berries that Elena ate in the previous quote-unquote town. So it's funny that you can get to use them on enemies. And that's it. I think you can only buy them here too. They're dirty cheap as well. I can actually buy a few just for funsies. We can throw them enemies later. Not today. We're not gonna see a lot of fighting, I think. And that's gonna be it for the shop, I guess. Quite a bit of an upgrade right there. But as you can see here, should we do it? I don't think we can get into town today. No much choice. Just staying in. We'll make a fresh start tomorrow. All right. Let's go and eat up. Ah, some customers. How unusual. Here to stay the night. Before we do that, gotta hit a quick save because I changed a lot of my equipment. I don't want to lose that progress. I haven't talked about the tendency that this game has to crash. I mean, I think I did a little bit in the first episode, but we should be fine. It's only usually during battles that has problems. Yeah, spend the night. We're good. The only thing we got to eat is arum root. Still want to stay? Whatever. Just serve it up quick. I'm hungry. That's it. The delicacy I forgot to try last time. Boy, are we lucky. Yeah, the delicacy. Anyway, that's all we got. Take it or leave it. Quite a sales pitch. How about it? Come on, let's try that stuff Ron calls a delicacy. You guys don't seem that excited. Huh? Hey, Ron, what's this? Yuck! How could this be a famous local delicacy? This must be an acquired taste. Do people really eat this? It has the oddest texture. This can't be edible. It's like eating sand. It feels so rough in my mouth. Are you sure this is even edible? I've never had such mushy food. How can people even eat this stuff? This innkeeper must be psychotic to expect us to eat this. We're not going to be staying here any longer than we need to, so don't go getting comfortable. Is this all they have to eat here? I think I will abstain from meals from here on out. Can we get on the Skyway soon, please? I cannot imagine how anyone here can stomach this stuff. Should get on our way as soon as humanly possible. Okay. We're out of dialogue. I've been thinking we ought to go see this Gadan guy tomorrow. Let's go shake him up a bit. Alright. Now, of course, they're all in the same spot. That looks weird. Let me just take a break. I have to do a thing. Alright, sorted up. I've had some troubles with the wires from my microphone on my DualShock and everything. I sorted them up a little bit because I got like 3 wires. I got my headphones, my microphone, and my DualShock. I have got all wired, not wireless here because I've had issues with wireless in the past, and since then I'm like, okay, nope. Everything that's gotta be wired here. Oh my goodness, are you alright? What is the matter? What does it hurt? I'm hungry. Ah, this is a problem easily remedied. I'm sure we have something to eat. Please, a moment. Oh. Is the boy sick? Young miss, please do not give him any food. It is too much of a temptation. What do you mean? The people of this town cannot eat normal food even if they wanted to. They can only bear that disgusting arrowroot. I do not understand. What do you mean they cannot eat? Elena, don't talk to strangers. Besides, they could be diseased. If so, we must help them. I'm hungry. I can't stand it anymore. If we have to keep eating only arrowroot, we're going to die. Shut up. You ask for too much. Here, eat this. Oh, ugh. It's no use. I can't eat it either. Dear, let's leave this town. We can try starting a farm somewhere. But we don't know if we'll be able to eat even if we leave this town. I'm sorry. We'll manage. Somehow. What exactly is going on in this town? You must be travelers. You ought to leave this town quickly. What is your difficulty? I serve Lord Granas, and I may be of some help. The people in this town have lost their sense of taste. Their sense of taste? Thanks to the Skyway, this town was once a bustling trade center. My husband had been working on the Skyway. The work was very hard, but the pay was good, so we never had want for anything. But just 10 days ago, all food began to lose its taste. It was like eating sand or rocks. Soon we lost all interest in eating almost any kind of food. We thought that only we were sick, but before we knew it, everyone in town was suffering. The only thing we could eat was the arrowroot, which was tasteless to begin with. But now, no matter how much we eat, we never even begin to get full. I've never heard of a disease that makes you lose your sense of taste. How about you, Ryudo? Ask Elena. She doesn't seem to have much taste in anything, bonnets included. Maybe this town is somehow cursed. I don't remember anyone doing anything against the will of Lord Granas. You must be miserable. I wish there was something I could do. You worked on the Skyway, right? How do we catch a lift? In the center of town, you will find the mansion of Mr. Gadan, manager of the Skyway. You can ask him, but I'll doubt he'll help you. Well, that's a problem for us. There's a rumor that if you leave this town, you'll be able to taste food again. I wonder if this is some other way. Are you not being able to leave this town? If you eat good food again, your child would regain his health. This is the only town where my skills are needed. If I were to give up my job here, we wouldn't be able to afford the food anyway. We got no other choice, Elena. Let's go find that Gadan guy. But, sorry I couldn't help overhearing you. Are you in a hurry? For Gadan's house, go toward the back of town. Okay. Mom and Dad always quarrel on you these days. They argue over whether or not we should leave town. So my fault. I get sick and collapse sometimes and they argue over me. You have no cause this. Please do not ever assume you are at fault. There is evil at work here, but you're not to blame. Ever since our taste for food went bad, we've only been able to eat the tasteless arrowroot. We'll make him do. It's not very nutritious for our poor weak son. He's been getting progressively worse. Is there really a disease that makes any kind of food taste like sand? I've never heard of such a thing. No, the doctor says it isn't even a disease. Its cause is still unknown. Okay, I'm not gonna talk to every single NPC. I have one that I remember is pretty funny. And I also want to check out this tree. In the surroundings, I'm surprised these plants do not plug into the wall. And also, this thing right here, which is pretty cool. This animal. Check it. I believe you can get a dialogue. Can you? Can you get a dialogue? No, then it's this kid that tells us what that is, right? They're eating well again today. Look, those critters are eating sand, and they don't care. Huh? You mean those turtles? There's only one. Oh wow, I've never heard of any animal that eats sand. Actually, what they are really eating are tiny insects that live in the sand. We've always known them as Liligu's sand turtles. They're one of Liligu's big attractions. Funny, while we cannot eat, those turtles are having a feast. I mean, I can only see one, really. I don't know if there's any more that you can find. That's the only one. They're like, oh, there's some. They are the biggest attraction. That's the only one I can see. You can check these pillars, though, right? So did they say this looks like a good boulder to build a city around, or did it just drop out of the sky one day? Really, that's not a boulder. It's an ancient building. Okay. And I believe that is that for like environmental things we can check. This tree is useless. Yeah, same dialogue. Okay, there's something over there, but we'll have to go there anyway later. So, and again, we can talk to more people, and we can see like here we are like some railings that they use to transport stuff around. Again, if you play the first Grandia, this will remind you much of the very first town of that game. And there's the thing they use to move around the railings. But there's an NPC. I don't know if it's now or just after the next story beat. But I believe is it this guy or this guy over here? Ha 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 ha! Another one of my competitors left town today. I can't believe it. Lucky me. Is that so? Was it because he had nothing to eat except armroot? Armroot? That stuff tastes awful, but I eat it. It fills my stomach. It don't kill me, so I've got no problem with it. People are making such a fuss just because they can't get good food. But who needs it when there's gold? Haha. Okay, it's not him. Is it? Okay, what's going on over here? Nothing. This is the Skyway. We'll check it out in a minute. You know what keeps this trading city going? The Skyway. The Skyway rakes in the money for this town. Because of the Skyway, this place has become quite a commercial hub. Well, since you're raking in the dough, you should have no problem giving us a lift to where we need to go, right? What? We can't take people on the Skyway? No way. There's no profit in that. Gadan made the right decision. We can't allow people on the Skyway. Taking people would mean less space for the cargo, and that, in essence, cost us money, as we could be carrying cargo instead. But the people want to cross the Grana Cliffs. What are they supposed to do? Forget it, Ron. Let's stop wasting our time with these money grubbers. Look, Gadan's the manager and decide not to allow passengers. But if there's a pile of money to be made, well, that's a different story. We're getting nowhere with this guy. Let's find Gadan and deal with him directly. You really want on the Skyway? Why don't you try offering Gadan a bribe? But that was gonna be my next move. Again, the Grana Cliffs are here, and we can check out the Skyway a little bit, but not much we can do, unfortunately, because it's not going anywhere. Okay, so one of these two guys I've talked to, this better has some weird dialogue. Well, not weird, but well, you'll see. I remember there being some funny dialogue. It must be after the next story beat that's gonna happen right here. To Gadan's house. Slurp. Delicious. Delicious. Well, well, I haven't seen you around here. Something I can do for you? I heard that you aren't letting anyone on the Skyway. I'm here to change your mind. Yes, we're not letting anyone on right now. This is a vital time for business. Carrying people drops our efficiency. I'll make it worth your while. Ah, I didn't notice you had a sister with you. She must be headed to Granas Cathedral, hmm? Well, more business. How much do you want? 10,000 gold pieces should cover my costs. Deal. Let's go. Ah, not so quickly, my friend. The last tram has already left. No, it was just there, but whatever. But do not fret. Another will be available come tomorrow. Can't leave today, huh? Then obviously you can still stuff yourself with food. Why do you not share your secret with the townsfolk? Elena, hush. A strange thing to say, my sister. Do you imply that my health is something less virtuous? That I should suffer as well? Well, no. But I too am troubled by this cause. My employees are all stricken, which is hardly good for business, and with no cure. Is that so? Even then, I'm amazed you can eat so much. Perhaps the others have sinned before Granas. Perhaps I alone remain blessed. Who can fathom the mind of God? Ah, delicious. Slurp. Dear sister, you smell quite nice. Were you aware the smell and taste are interrelated? What? He seems healthy enough, although I do question his taste in women. How can you remain so smug and impertinent while others starve about you? I would watch my words were I you. I pay my workers generously. This problem is not of my doing. The townsfolk would do well to thank me for seeking to bring prosperity to this town. How could such a thing have happened? Indeed, this town was known by many to have been touched by the hand of Granas. Perhaps he does not wish to soil his hand any further, but I am no expert. You should inquire within the church outside of town. Oh, but my, you do smell fine, my dear sister. A sweet, delicious peach. Tomorrow, then. Yeah, let's just not talk about that. Let's not make the obvious joke about... You know where I was going with that, right? This guy stuffs his face non-stop. I've seen pigs feed more gracefully. Has really been eating all this time? Yeah. Don't try to go there. Alright? We don't do any vor stuff here, right? What a disgusting man. I wouldn't know. The Gadan appetite is incredible. It is almost unnatural. But I am more worried about the money we have to pay tomorrow. He is working us. We better start digging in our couches for change. Why don't we just waste them? That's why I like this guy. Always thinking. Ryudo, like it or not, we do have a sister in our party. But, Ryudo, we have to do something for these townspeople. If they are really blessed by Lord Granas, how could this happen to them? Like that man said just now, we should ask the father at the church. Are we in a hurry to get you to the cathedral or not? We don't have time for your church girl routine. This town, everything, it is terrible. I just cannot ignore those in need. Look, princess, we don't need any more trouble than we already have. Please, Mr. Ryudo. We cannot leave until tomorrow anyway. What's wrong with just going to the church? Shut your damn yap, kid. This is not a stroll to the altar, and we're not in the bloody church choir. I'm sick of all of this. I'm sorry, but still. Don't be so quick to apologize. Come on, let's find the church. Before we go to the church, though, now I believe it's the time to get the funny dialogue. I'm pretty sure it's this guy. Have you talked with Gadan? If you have, I won't say a word. In any case, you guys are a nuisance. Until we reach our destination, sit down and shut up! How fast do you think I could cut this guy's tongue out? Anyway, we're too busy now to start loading passengers. What a hassle this is going to be. What do you think? 5 seconds? 10 seconds? I could have his tongue loofed up pretty quick. Okay, that was the funny one. That was the funny one. The Ryudo saying how fast I could think I could cut this guy's tongue out. It's funny for multiple reasons. If you played this game, you already know why. It's interesting that Ryudo mentions cutting this guy's tongue. Yeah, we can go to the church. Yeah, sometime. May I help you, my dear travelers? Father, we have come with a question. Ah, I see that you two are one who serves Lord Granas. Father, what has happened to this town, to these people? This is a question that troubles me as well. I do not know what has befallen us. Some say that the face of Lord Granas has turned from us, but still, I do not believe it. Yes, I've heard this tale. There are those in town who say they have lost the blessing of Granas. Pretty unreliable for a deity. If you want to keep your job as Supreme Overlord, you should keep your naughty nice list straight. Ryudo, I don't quite get this blessing stuff. That one lord butt looked pretty darn blessed to me. About 200 pounds more blessed than anyone else around here. Okay, I've gotta stop using this meme. I have used it 3 times already. It's been fun. I'm gonna stop. Because this game is full of these moments. If I just keep using this meme, it'll be just... Off the LP will be just that. So, that's it. Last time you're gonna see it. Promise. Ah, you must be Mr. Gadan. He too has changed. He was once a good man, loved by all. But then he began to change. He began to become obsessed with wealth and riches. And with nutrition as well. And as I recall, this occurred roughly around the time that our current misfortunes befell us. People deal with depression differently. Some sleep, others write, others suck food down their throats like garbage chutes. But what would that have to do with the townspeople not being able to eat? Father, forgive my companion's lack of tact, but I too wonder why this town is known to be blessed by Granas. Of course, please go upstairs. You will see the truth for yourselves from above. Please look. You can see the whole town from here. Those pillars. They look to be part of a single ruin. They are said to be the ruins of a temple. They were severely damaged when the town was rebuilt, but Mr. Gadan says that they are still not sufficiently destroyed. I see. So this town was built on the ruins of an old temple of Granas. That is why this town is blessed. But those pillars have a strange shape, as if there were something in the center. As if something were buried. Now that you mention it, I've heard of an excavation at the base of the pillars. The pillars run deep, too deep to be removed. I'm not liking what I'm hearing. What do you think, Elena? Sound familiar? Ruined temple, burial mound, an holy piece of Valmar sealed up inside? Like Grandia Tower, it cannot be. Valmar. I have not heard of such a thing. Terrific. Then we can be on our way. Old Ryudo, the suffering of the townspeople may be a result of the breaking of a seal. We must investigate. Well, dear Gumshoe, I don't recall hunting down the awakening god of evil as being part of my job description. Saving those in need is the duty of those who follow Granas. I will not ignore my duty, Ryudo, and I must certainly not ignore these people. We must aid them. Now you're just being stubborn. Let's try to be rational here. 1. I'm not being paid. I repeat that. I am not being paid. 2. Granas should more than able to take care of Valmar without us. 3. You need to get to the cathedral as soon as possible. Ryudo, please. I cannot ignore their suffering. If I do, I might as well never take another step toward the cathedral. So you will not be moved then? Very well, I will help them by myself. I'll have to protect you, of course. Stop it with the self-righteous expression. Come on, make a nice face for me. What are you doing? Come on! We'll check out the ruins. But tomorrow we take the skyway. No matter how many kittens are stuck in trees. Or Ryudo. You just assaulted me, but that's fine. Father, you spoke of an excavation. Yes, but take caution. No one has been permitted to explore the ruins. There is much danger. Thank you, Father. Ryudo, let us depart. Oh, Father. I have had terrible dreams of late. In them, I am haunted by darkness. Does this mean that my soul is weak? Do not allow darkness to have a doorway to your heart. A strong soul resists darkness. Carry yourself accordingly. Thank you very much. Father, may you be blessed by Lord Granas. The same to you, O songstress of Granas. Let's get this over with. We don't have room for any more of these roadside attractions in our itinerary. Oh, Mr. Ryudo. And just like that, we got our next destination. Where I'll be. Merrick, what brings you here? The smell of this place. It offends the earth. Wait, tell me. Is my brother here? What of Melphis? Where is he? What has he done? I sense the foul work of that demon here. Do not ask of what came by his hand, for I wish not to bear the remembrance of it. But is he here, or do you only suspect? Mr. Merrick, this town is now deeply troubled. Please will you aid us in our search for the root of this evil? Will you help us put an end to it? To protect the power of which you must speak from ever being used again, I shall join you. Thank you very much. And just like that, he's a party member now. Yup. But before we end the episode, we're gonna go ahead and... Is that actually a location? Not yet. The dungeon is not actually a location right now. You're gonna have to find it, and it is right here. This must be the hole they dug. The smell of decay comes from below, the foul stench of that villain. Melphis. Heads up, Marig. Yeah! And that's all it took. Alright, let's go. And with that, we begin Liligyu Cave 1. We will do it next time. We're gonna save the game. And in the next episode, we check out Mary, which is level 19. Who's level 19? And we'll see what he's capable of. We'll check out this dungeon. See you then.